What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug. It is the final day of the year, but nowhere near the final day of this my career. That rhymed. What's up? It's 2K17. It's my career. We have a match here with Enzo again, who we are still feuding with, and we have a promo. So appropriately, this feud seems to be based on promos and not handshakes, thank God. So as the card currently stands, I have the opening match here with Enzo, and then mid-card, I have a self-promotion promo. Now, will Enzo interrupt my promo after I already beat his ass in this match? We shall see. Or maybe the match won't even happen. Maybe there'll be an attack, up on the ramp or something. It's always possible. They've certainly got their preset 4 or 5 different types of interactions that happen when you're in a rivalry. I'm already at 60 here, 66. Damn. I'm 93. So at this point, Enzo should provide absolutely no real challenge. So why I'm still in this feud, I have no idea. But I will say, welcome to Saturday, the final day of the year. It's 2016. It's over. I got one more video after this going up around 8 or 9 p.m. And that's it for me this year. I have done somewhere in the neighborhood of 800 something videos this year. So it's been kind of busy around here, if you will. But things aren't over. Nothing is over. Things continue into the new year, which starts tomorrow. So I don't know what that's going to bring for this channel, but, I will continue to bust my ass every damn day, putting out videos and talking about wrestling. And speaking of which, certainly the big news this morning, not really so much wrestling as it is tangentially, that's not a word, I pronounced that wrong. Related, I'm not paying attention here, to wrestling, and that's certainly the big news is Ronda Rousey getting rocked in 44 seconds last night. Yeah, so certainly the amount of speculation that is running wild about her, eventually appearing again in WWE in some kind of, actual match capacity and not a in-ring appearance capacity, that speculation running wild this morning because, that's 2 straight losses for her. Now, granted, she's like 12-2 or something like that, so she has a better win-loss record than, say, Brock Lesnar, and, they certainly brought him back, but Brock Lesnar was established beforehand. Now, there's been a lot of back and forth on how much this actually damages her name recognition, brand value, that kind of a thing, and Coachman was on Twitter saying that they wouldn't bring her in after this because they don't rehab broken personalities. And I'm like, motherfucker, this is the company who brought in Mike Tyson after he got banned from boxing. You don't get much more broken than that. They brought in Mike Tyson after he bit off the ear of Holyfield. So I would not discount them bringing in Ronda Rousey for, obviously way less money than they would have, before she lost twice. But I think certainly her name still has a large amount of recognition, and that's the most important thing, Name value, good or bad, is going to get you the most money. That's why CM Punk had a fucking fight in the first place, because he had that name value. Regardless of him not having any goddamn experience in mixed martial arts, he had, the star power, etc., etc. So, otherwise he would not have been in, certainly he could have fought anywhere else, but because of his name value, he fought in UFC. And, lasted 2.5 minutes or whatever it was. So, certainly if Vince, came calling, I mean, she's already a fan, she's already appeared at Mania, that would not be a surprising turn of events in 2017, whether or not she wants to continue fighting at that level in UFC. And that's kind of, is, at this point, only a day later is very much up in the air. So, not going to make any early calls on that, but man, that was your one shot to redeem yourself from that last loss, and she kind of just stood there and got punched in the face a whole lot. So, yeah, that was rough. It was rough. You would have thought, considering how that last fight went, they would have focused more on, you know, avoiding getting, just standing up and getting punched in the face. Like, standing game, not good. And it's funny because I didn't watch that fight last night. I didn't stay up for that fight. That fight was on Twitter this morning. It was short enough to be in a Twitter video, which I suppose most of her fights are, but still. Alright, Enzo, I don't know why I'm still in this feud. Only because, certainly, that last time I was in a feud, and they just bailed on me for no fucking reason. But this one I'm still in, which is baffling. Spiral tap to the outside. Oh, Enzo Amore. How about some poison mist? And then after the poison mist, you can have a knee to the face. Over. And I'm exhausted. Alright. I suppose it's promo time now. The question is, will Enzo interrupt his promo after that vicious beatdown in the previous match? Here we go. Cashing checks, breaking necks, getting mad. What do you got here? Let's spice things up with my grievances. It's Festivus. Wow. This city is worse than I imagined. You all look so boring. Like, I want to take a nap right now. But instead, I'm here to air my grievances in front of the Festivus pole. That's always fun, right? And then the feats of strength. Things around here haven't been great. I could stand out here and tell you that everything is awesome. That's a lie. I don't want to lie to the universe. That's a job for the authority. The truth is, things around here haven't been great, and I'm gonna do something about it. No, I'm not. I'm lazy. Come on now. That's not me. I wouldn't say that. Can't I just main event a pay-per-view? Some guys come out here and talk about how great they are. Some talk about how they're overlooked. I don't care about either. I just want to main event the next pay-per-view. Cool? Cashing checks and breaking necks. The authority needs to grant my request. Look, I'm a reasonable man, which is more than I can say for the authority. I'm out here making a simple request, one that I've earned, and either the authority grants that request or I look elsewhere to get what I want. And that is better competition. I said or else. It's time for a new game. 2K18. At the end of the day, the WWE is a giant chessboard, and the superstars are the Warriors, King Stephanie, and Queen Hunter. Ah ha ha, funny. Think they can move all the pieces at will, but I refuse to be anyone's pawn in a game I have no control. I refuse to be anyone's pawn in a game I have no control over. Man, talk about video game reflecting real life and shit. Wow. That is some oddly fourth wall breaking shit right there, I tell you what. And once again, we have a Nakamura match. T-shirt sale still doing great, and I'm still sitting here at rank 5, like forever and always for some reason. Now, I will have one last note here on Ronda Rousey. And that is for anyone who thinks that bringing her in against the current crop of women's wrestlers would make her look less credible or make them look weaker or whatever. And I will remind you, this is the same company that had Maria Menounos pin Beth Phoenix. This is the same company who let Snooki wrestle in a match at WrestleMania. I think credibility is not even the least of their concerns. Anyway, in other actual wrestling news, we have a supposed announcement for the January 9th episode of Raw, which is not this coming Monday, but next Monday. That will be in New Orleans, and will feature, apparently, appearances from HBK, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. Now, that's kind of weirdly significant because, one, that's the same town where the streak got broke, but two, everyone thought, hey, Taker's a SmackDown guy, but clearly they didn't draft him, so apparently he's an everywhere guy because he's Taker. Like, who's gonna tell Taker that he can't be somewhere, you know? It's the goddamn Undertaker. Anyway, so, obviously, certainly, a lot of speculation running wild, specifically about Taker being in the Royal Rumble. And if you're gonna somehow give the belt to Cena, then I guess it makes sense if Taker won the Rumble. If you were gonna eventually go to a Taker and Cena match at WrestleMania, obviously there are other ways to get to that. There are other avenues they could go down, but that just seems like one tangible possibility for the big show, as it were. And Nakamura having none of it here. And I'm just botching all this stuff. To hell. To holy hell. This has been Botch Fest City here. I've been Sin Cara the past 5 minutes. It's been real bad. It's been real bad. So yeah. Be very curious to see how they handle both Shawn and Taker on the same show. Will they be in the same segment or completely separate? That's, I guess, the real question, isn't it? I don't really foresee any interaction, but it could happen. Certainly. But obviously the big difference there is that Taker is not retired, whereas Michaels totally is. Now, I had seen some internet speculation saying, hey, if Taker's on Raw, that means they're going to build to Taker versus Roman Reigns. And I'm like, no, don't do that. That is not where the money is. And then some other folks wanted to speculate that, hey, they're going to have Roman Reigns beat Taker in his last match. And I'm like, do you really want people to hate him forever? Like, people hate him now, right? People hate Reigns now, and the only way that works is if you turn him heel, and he is the greatest heel of all time. That is the only way that works. Because there is literally no way, and I think even Vince would not be this crazy, to have Reigns go over Taker and then still act like a face. Still get booked like a face. That makes no sense. And as much as folks hate him now, if he retired The Undertaker, like, certainly when you have something that important and you want to have somebody retire, the old school way to do it is to have somebody who's going to be around for at least 10 years, if not more. That makes sense, right? But normally it's somebody who actually, you know, people want to cheer for. Which Roman Reigns right now, the majority of that audience, not really. Not really. So, obviously that is all rumor and speculation and hearsay and whatnot, so plans could change at any time, and they usually do. So I'm not going to put my faith in any of those rumors right now, but it'll be very curious to see who Taker fights at Mania, if anyone. I would imagine, I mean, he's going to fight somebody, because he was, you know, digging holes and taking souls and whatnot. But we're getting pretty close here into having to start a build for that show, and it is still kind of up in the air as to who he's fighting, or, you know, if he's going to be well enough to fight at that show. Because he just had, like, hip surgery a couple months ago, or some kind of a surgery, or he was on crutches, so he had something done. Some kind of something. And Nakamura here, certainly Nakamura giving me a run for my money, because last time I fought him, that did not happen. So, certainly I am always down for having better competition. Hit that 630, go for that pin. 2. Oh, use his finisher to kick out. Used his finisher to kick out. Because of course he did. How about an F5? Boom. I have no stamina left. In him. Roll the man over. 1, 2. Nope. And now he has another finisher. So I have to make him use that second finisher, which is going to be a hassle. A serious hassle, if you will. I got reversed. Right into a German. So he hasn't hit any finishers yet, I'm pretty sure. He wants to now. He wants to now. Nope. Not getting it. Sorry. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Slug. Exploder. Boom. Counter ref. 2. 3. Nice. Nice. Well, that puts another Nakamura match in the books. I was busted open there, so that happened. Oops. Nope. There we go. There we go. Hit his own finisher on him. Bomaye. Kinshasa. Wait, we're not done here? We're not done here? I thought that was it. I thought that was it. I legitimately thought that was it. And that was not it. So, alright. Fine then, Ref, get out of the way. 5-star Slug Splash. And another Slug Exploder. And that's it. Then we're done. And that puts us in the 3rd week of May. We have another Enzo promo and another match with Baron Corbin. I thought that we're going to fight less of the same guys, so although perhaps in NXT there's such a smaller roster that that's not the case, but I don't know. All I know is that I'm still rank 5 and it's taking forever to get to rank 4. Seriously. I've beaten Nakamura and Baron Corbin a number of times, and it's not really helping, so there's that. T-shirt sales tanking. Alright, that means tomorrow, new t-shirt time, so perhaps I will debut my Talk Shit Get Hit t-shirt and whatnot. But anyway, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.